Hey guys, I'm Kristen and today we're doing some DIY crafts using fabric and a lot of Dollar Tree items. So this first one is a photo frame from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of tear this all apart. I didn't really find it necessary to keep the twine and the paper clips, although it's a really cute idea if you ever want to DIY something like that. All right, so tearing it all apart, and then I'm going to go in with this fabric. This is something that I found at a garage sale, so I have no idea where this came from, but it is so pretty. So you're kind of going to see this one in the majority of the DIYs in this video. But if you can't find something like this, Dollar Tree does have some fabric, and some of it is really cute from time to time. I haven't really been into Dollar Tree look for fabric, but I do know that they sell it, or at least I hope they still sell it. Using a glue stick, I love these Elmer's glue sticks, specifically the ones in purple. I don't really know if they're any better than the other ones, but I do like being able to see where I put the glue. Obviously for the black background, it doesn't really matter, but it just seems to always like kind of stick well, and fabric always sticks well when it comes to the glue stick. Whether you believe that or not, give it a try. I promise it always works. Now I'm just going to trim the sides down so I can put the frame back together. I did have to push some of the edges of the fabric down, but we're good to go. So this pig I have had for quite a while. It is from Dollar General and it was $2, but I thought this matched really well, so I wanted to go ahead and just add it right to the center. Now crafting does not have to be hard. I try to make everything super easy so anybody can go ahead and make this, but this honestly is probably one of my favorites I've done in a while. It was so quick to put together and no painting, so no paintbrushes to clean out, and I think those are some of my favorite crafts. Go ahead and use the same fabric from that yard sale. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down just a little bit so it fits on that wood round. This wood round actually came in a 3-pack from Dollar Tree, and I think this is the medium sized one. I'm just gonna go ahead and obviously use the glue stick once again to add the fabric.
You're looking so fine, play like a movie, just bubble gum and sunshine. Oh, say, ooh, coffee in my cup, gonna light this fuse, dancing up in my room, feeling this vibe like a boom, boom, boom.
Of course, I had to trim it down, and I just wanted to share that it is not always that easy to trim, especially when you're using fabric. But I love these scissors. I grabbed them off Amazon, and they cut through anything, fabric, cardboard, you name it. All right, so now I have this smaller wreath form. This is from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to go ahead and add that wood piece with the fabric right to the center. Believe it or not, this held up really well. I did end up flipping it over later on just to make sure I had some extra glue, just in case it fell apart, but so far, so good. All right, so now once that is done, I just kind of wanted to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. My Family Dollar still has some Dollar Tree items. It was a Dollar Tree / Family Dollar, so a lot of their floral and stuff is still $1.25. So I pick that up when I can. Obviously, they're getting rid of the Dollar Tree section there, but if I can find anything that I might use, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. But I love this greenery. It's kind of a darker greenery, but I thought this one was really pretty, and I thought that it matched really well. Just going to go ahead and add it on one side, and I just used a little bit of hot glue once I figured out exactly where I wanted it. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut some more of this fabric. I'm just making just a little, like little cut lines, and then I'm just going to pull it all apart. And I did end up measuring these out, and these were about 5 inches long, and I'm just going to take a bunch of these and just tie them around the rest of the wreath form to kind of cover up that ugly wiring, because Well, because it doesn't look that great without it. All right, 5 inches. I probably could have did them a little bit longer, but I just wanted to make this fabric last a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and use this pig. This is from Dollar General. I think this one actually came in a little sign with some chicken wire possibly. But I'm just really trying to use up my craft stash. So if you're finding some or seeing some older things in this video, that is 100% why, because I just want to use everything that I have. Started editing, I realized I did not even show what the front of this frame looked like. You kind of see a little glimpse of it. It just says something about love you. I don't even know. I remember what it says. I love you to the moon and back. That's honestly what it looked like in the front. I'm just using this fabric from Dollar Tree. I have had this for a really long time. I never even used it before, and I did not realize how thin it was. So I did just end up having to paint the back of that picture frame white so you wouldn't see the brown through the fabric. Of course, repeating that same step with the glue stick, and we're just going to be adding the fabric. Now, these lines did kind of mess up just a little bit. So when I was kind of rubbing it out, it just kind of ended up a little crooked with the lines, but I don't really think it matters. I still think it turned out pretty good. And then I was going to put it back together, but realized these lines are not black, they are navy. So I went ahead and painted the frame white. Once everything was dry, I just went ahead and put everything back together. I did end up using that clip that it came with. I just kind of ripped it off the other piece and hot glued it. And then I just didn't really know what I wanted to do with this one. So I thought that I would just add a picture, but when I added a 4x6 photo, I realized this is more of like a 5x7 picture frame. So I just went ahead and added the picture first so then I could kind of add some greenery around it. I really like using everything up that I have instead of just buy a bunch of random things. So this greenery piece was literally the end of the greenery I used with the wreath form. So I figured, there we go. I used my $1.25. I feel really great about that. But this is the frame when it is done, and I think this one turned out adorable. Is this wooden cutting board, and I'm be adding that fabric once again to this. Like I said, this is just my favorite. I love anything farmhouse, so I think this matches perfect with my home decor. I'm just going to cut it down to size and then glue it to the bottom. This cutting board did come from Chalk Couture. They used to sell these years ago. I have not seen them out in probably a solid year or two. But like I said, not even hot glue stick. Add the fabric. We're going to cut around it, of course. And then I kind of ended there for a second because I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And then I was like, okay, I think this chalkboard next to me will work perfect. This was not even what I planned on doing. I just kind of have a lot of items all over my table, and I try to like figure it out as I go. Chalk Couture stencil. I love Chalk Couture, and I always link it down below. And if you become a designer or a perks member, you get a ton of benefits as far as 40 to 30 or 30 to 40% off your orders, sometimes free shipping, and a lot of really great sales. This one is an older one, so I just try to use, like I said, what I have on hand, but I will link Chalk Couture down in the description box below because they just came out with their fall stuff, which I love. I'm going to go ahead and use my hot glue gun to glue this chalkboard. I have no idea where this chalkboard came from, and the only thing I can think of is Dollar Tree because I don't remember ever buying or finding chalkboards anywhere else. And then just to finish this off, I thought I would go ahead and cut some more fabric down. So I just did a couple little slits or little cuts in the fabric and then just started ripping it apart. And I want to just make a simple, cute bow. And I kind of love these messy bows. I'm not a good bow maker, so these actually work perfect. So I'm going to use the fabric and twine just to create a cute little bow for the top. But you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love you to stick around and subscribe. And until then, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.